But let's quickly move on to get our viewers a larger understanding on what's taking place on day 13 of the war in Ukraine. Russia, in all likelihood, like we pointed out earlier, is planning a mega assault on Kyiv in hours from now. The alarm bells were sounded by the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, who revealed that Russian troops have regrouped to organize an assault on Kyiv. The top general said that Kremlin plans to send the most combat-ready units of the Russian army, as well as the Wagner Group and Kadyrovites to the capital. Kadyrovites is a paramilitary organization in Chechnya that serves as the protection of the head of the Chechnya Republic. Wagner Group is another fearsome, specialized Russian paramilitary organization. All right, I want to cut across right now to Kherson, which is also seeing heavy artillery fire for a while now. Joining me is Alexei Kuvanen. Alexei, appreciate you for joining us this morning. Thank you. A good morning to you.
Hello.
Hope you're well.
Yeah, we're fine. Not a really good morning, but we're still alive, so it's a good news for now.
Well, I'm afraid, and we're sorry, we're with you at this point of time. Alexei, what can you report from Kherson? What have you seen through the course of the night?
It's been a few bombs, but not in a city center, just outskirts on the west towards the Nikolaev city. So that's where most of the heavy fights are happening now. Ukraine is surrounded, and the main region administration is occupied by the Russian military, and that's where I am right now. But other than that, is not much of the military forces in Kherson. They just occupy the most important bases in Kherson, and that's where they keep their soldiers now. But other than that, people are walking the streets and getting used to the current reality. So that's the situation for now.
Well, we're sorry to hear that.
Basically, what the Russian trying to do, that they've been trying a couple of days ago to do same scheme what they've done in Crimea in 2014, to take over the government in Kherson and show them the Russian news that Russian people are, well, Ukrainian people from Kherson want to join Russia, but that's not true. And all of us, we showed it coming out on the streets a few days ago. I'm not sure if you've seen the videos, but half of the Kherson been on the main streets showing that we're all united and we want to be part of Ukraine, but not Russia.
Alexei, would you, show us around you? Can you tell us where you are?
So let me switch the camera. So basically, this is the main regional administration of Kherson area, and you can see right at the bottom of the building there is Russian soldiers. Behind the building is a couple of tanks and heavy armed vehicles. And now you can see I'm not sure if you can see at the back of the street. The street is blocked, and same from the other side. You won't see much of the soldiers, but there was reported few snipers on the top of the administration, and basically they keep in control of the city center.
Alexei, you're in Kherson. Alexei, you're in Kherson, which is, the only big city to have been captured by Russia in the war so far. Like you pointed out, that a lot of citizens have been marching, protesting the Russian invasion. They've taken over the entire administration. Russia has taken over the entire administration of Kherson. Am I correct?
Not administration, but administration building. But if you let me show you again, on top of the building, I'm not sure if you can see that, but there's still Ukrainian flag on top of it. So the administration is still Ukrainian, and so basically they're just keeping us as hostages here, all of us, the mayor, the region administration, everybody. So.
Alexei, till now, Russia has maintained. Alexei, till now, Russia, at least official line has been they don't want to invade Ukraine. They want to establish a neutral government. Now, are they using force against the citizens who are protesting? Because we do know they had, fired shots in the air to disperse crowds, who had come to the street to protest the Russian invasion.
Yeah, they did. So far, they fire in the air, but what we're trying to do, not to have any casualties in a civilian. So we're just we're protesting on the other side of the streets. We are not approaching them, not to lead to any difficulties in situations. So, but yeah, so basically what was happening since February 24 when they invaded, they came all the way to the outskirts on Kherson. That's where the whole major damage done to the houses and buildings. They've been heavily bombing outskirts of Kherson.
Right.
So it's not much.
Alexei, we know Russia has taken control of Kherson, one of the only big cities under Russian control. A lot of citizens were also part, of helping the Russian army. Is there now an attempt by the Russian forces to find out who they are? Are there checks going on?
I'm not sure where it's taking this information from, but that there is 99% of people from Kherson there against Russian. The only thing that currently there is no Ukrainian military in Kherson. They've all been withdrawn to Nikolaev. That's where all the heavy fights are happening now. So we're just waiting for a right time, and once we get the support from Ukrainian army, when they start to move forward Ukraine, that's where all Kherson people will step in and try to help Ukrainian army.
Okay, you're waiting for the right time.
The Russian invaders.
Alexei, we've heard a lot of, protests. We saw just only a couple of days back where, about 1,000 to 2,000 Ukrainians in Kherson were on the streets shouting slogans of Russia go back or Russians go back. I want to ask you, are you physically seeing any signs of Ukrainian army trying to, recapture or retake Kherson, or has the army of your country completely withdrawn?
Because they're all positioned in the city center, they hide in their tanks and troops behind the civilian buildings. So at this, from my point of view, is no point to attack them now, because it's going to be so many casualties between local people. So because now, what I said, main fights happening in Nikolaev, and from that side they're helping us bombing their troops outside of the city, but not inside of the city, because it will lead to many casualties between civilians.
All right. Alexei, thank you for joining us, and I wish you strength, I wish you fortitude. I understand, yours is one of the big cities, the first right now, under complete Russian control. I hope that changes. I know you want your country back. I hope, keep the faith is all we can say.
We also hope for that, and we're sure it's going to happen soon, hopefully sooner than expected.
Well, keep the faith, Alexei. Thank you for joining. Yes,
thank you so much. Can I say something?
Please.
If I can address your prime minister, because for now he's not supporting Ukraine. He's keeping his distance from Ukraine. But if I may address him and ask to support Ukraine and join the whole world against the Putin invasion in Ukraine. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Alexei. Well, the Prime Minister, many would suggest the Ministry of External Affairs as well, that it's not that we are not supporting Ukraine. He did speak, to your president just 2 days ago. Diplomatically, there are certain things that you have to do to keep your country's interest first, but there is nothing that India or Indians have against Ukraine. I appreciate, you for joining us, and we wish you faith and hope you get your city back.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.